Oh, hey, it's not working. That's fantastic. Nah, I know where I can fix that. Maybe? There we go! It's copyrighted by Spike Chunsoft. Nothing else, because there's you in the way. I gotta lower down everything. You, say something cute.
I, the Somnium Files.
I, the Somnium Files.
I, the Somnium Files. Nirvana Initiative.
Yeah, that works. This'll do. It's been a while. I'm probably going to turn back on the tutorial for the Somnium because I haven't done this in forever. Let's see. I think everything's good. Yeah. I did not get far into this. Yes, you can play Nihongo, English. I apologize to anyone who actually speaks those languages. Mostly.
If you have started the game, reminder you have to restart streaming.
I gotta restart what?
Streaming.
What do you mean?
If you are playing the game, I can't see it.
Oh, wait, you're not seeing my... Oh, right, I didn't do that for you. Hold on. Shush! Share screen.
Zeal.
Oh, fuck off. How about now? Do you see me now?
Yes.
Good.
Chapter 0, Strange Tale. The start of you being called out for your lack of knowledge.
Oh, fuck off.
Where am I?
Listen, just because I'm not aware of the situation and stuff around me doesn't mean that I'm not aware that I'm a complete psychopath.
All right, let's keep going. Next question.
I need help.
In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
Ostrich. Thanks, Tama. Oh, right. I forgot. I gotta disconnect my controller. Hold on. Gotta love that drift. There we go. Oh, it's so much better. Nothing like using a 10-year-old Xbox controller. Long table. A camera. A big camera, Ryuki. Yes. Ryuki, you were very boring.
Look like what?
Ryuki, you just can't ask a man that. I know you're a cop, you can only be so racist.
Whoa, whoa, slow down there. Slow down. We're gonna slow down there.
You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
Who are you?
You feeling all right there, Mr. Ryuki?
No,
That's
no, he's
the
not.
answer button for the quiz.
Hi, Tama.
Why don't you press it?
Tama. You mean this button?
Yeah. You better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
I still love that they made, like, actually, like a little show of emotion on their faces.
There we go. Team Popo was the pick.
Eyes.
And your answer is?
Sailors.
Sorry, Satyr is incorrect. The answer is Gandharva.
Deal?
Team Popo
How much of
gets
this is a bit?
100,000
I
yen
don't know
penalty
what
for
you're
getting the
talking
answer
about.
wrong.
Like, literally, I thought it
Coming
was
out of
actually
your
it.
paycheck, Ryuki.
You thought that satyrs are Hindu.
Okay, let's keep going then, shall we?
Fucking
Next
no,
question.
I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not a
Are
Hindu
you
mythology
familiar with the new
specialist.
Cyclops serial
You don't
killer?
have to be. Two of the others, two of the
No,
answers were
not
Greek,
you,
and one of them
Mr.
was
Ryuki.
Date.
I don't care.
This question is for that person on the other side.
God.
Who was that?
Stronger, Usikoshi.
Oh, okay.
The question is whether or not you're familiar with the new Cyclops. Easy, right?
The answer to that is a fantastic, resounding yes.
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer.
To be fair to
but
anybody
before
who's
you
watching
do,
this, we have already beaten the first game.
I want you to take
So,
this question
yeah.
very serious.
Also, I should probably
The new
introduce
Cyclops
the
serial
person
killer.
while this is
The incident
going
in
on
which many
about.
victims got
First
their
off,
No,
eye
big
I am a spirit who does not need
Are you
introduction.
or
The
are
more
you
they can be
not
perceived.
familiar with it?
You dork.
This will determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
So first off, I should probably note, yes, there will be spoilers, because I'm activating the stuff for the first game.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it,
The Cyclops serial killers and what you're about to experience?
Yeah.
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Which, yes, we are.
The fucking emphasis on putting you in brackets.
You.
Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
So, this little creature over here onto the right that I'm pointing at, this is Rose. This is the fox that I've been talking about. This is both my significant other and also the incredibly insane psychopath that has a Final Fantasy XIV addiction. And like a psychopath, she plays a Lalafell.
Gross to call it a conviction. I'm barely playing enough to get their fucking tome allowance for the week.
Every single week, without missing, without fail, she has made every single tome allowance every single time. That is what I call an addict.
It's called being an active player.
Anyways. Yeah, we played and beat the first game. So, we're playing the sequel. No, I will not stream the first game. Watch somebody else play it. It'll be a lot more fun. We already got too excited watching it.
Are you sure? Don't be lying now. Let's
Shush.
give you a simple test just to make sure.
So if you're gonna watch this, get ready for a
The
lot
one
of
who
spoilers for the
resolved
first
new
game.
Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone? No need to give me their last name, first name only.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, not bad. You're correct.
I had to think for a second.
But
Was
you could've
Mizuki
just
her last
gotten
name or her
lucky.
first name?
How about we go for one more round? Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have it. Wonderful. That's another right answer. Sorry for doubting you. You really do know about the new Cyclops killings.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that sound?
That apology
That
is
means
so
the
funny
next
to me.
question will be the
It's just the
last.
goddamn Shaq reaction and there's just,
Are
I'm
you
sorry, I
ready?
was unfamiliar with your game.
A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future. But these precognitive dreams,
are they really, truly real?
Do you believe that? Because I've had dreams where I swear to God I seen into the future.
A couple.
I think that's actually a feature that just humans have. The unlockable DLC we just haven't fully, like, gotten. We just get trial demos. Premonition's just not a skill we just have yet. Oh. Okay.
It can't be.
Well,
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Hey, it's my mic quality. It's the juice. Why is there juice?
Because we can't have blood.
Yes, we can. Don't you fucking lie to me. There's our girl. There's our girl! Mizuki! Look at her.
The grumpiness.
She's gonna kick my ass. And that guy's ass.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological
Or rather,
response.
I should say,
3 o'clock.
half of
Distance
the ass.
815 feet. In the middle row of seats.
God, I love your new looks. Ah, yeah, the battle ready pipe, baby. You know, this would actually be a really terrible place to hide for cover. On top of this being pretty damn thin, you also got the fact that if they shot, like that mysterious person shot like around the ground area, absolutely hit her in the leg.
It'll be the first time.
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
I think being hit in the foot and being hit in the meat would be different.
Who is that?
One is significantly more bonier and harder to heal.
Judging from their figure, they appear to
It was
be
it was very firmly in the
so
leg.
she's
Like,
jealous, huh?
Yeah,
Half.
That's it. Why else would
but that's
anybody
still
target
much
you?
easier to heal than a bullet just tearing off bone from the like
Oh,
toes.
sure, but
there, I was
I'm really
thinking the
cute,
other
you know?
direction.
That's why other
Yes.
girls don't like me much.
Ah,
I'm fairly certain that has more to do with your personality.
goddamn Iba.
Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it.
Now the coolest feature of this entire series, the weapons. Look at it. Look at it.
That second barrel that
Okay,
does
it's ready.
nothing.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim
Until
with
later
the
on
trigger.
in the game, it will do something. As Mizuki fires 2 bullets at once. It's not just the fact that she has good eyesight, it's the aim, the hand-eye coordination.
What's with this girl?
Suzuki is and has always been different.
Fair.
Also, that's a little bit more than a flash grenade.
Yeah, that's kind of a lightning bomb.
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly,
There's that body.
There's something there.
yes.
There's somebody. Ah,
Still not entirely accurate.
there is
Hey,
some
That's me,
half
Vincent.
body.
yeah,
Dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
sure of it.
dun, dun,
I'll never
dun.
forget. It's the left half of his body.
Mr. Lefty.
His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devita. right half of his body.
It just appeared out of nowhere. 6 years ago.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
Boss, where am I?
Had very much
Don't
of a
tell me
wake
you're
up. We've been trying to contact you kind of energy here. Oh God, I forgot, Mr. Shovelforge Head.
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under Boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true. I just have him scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while.
What?
That's part of the tissue that
Hey,
comes from the human skull.
I'm sure you're all right.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
Boss
now
casually
that
saying that
Mr.
she
Ryuki
curb
is
stops
away,
people.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Casually.
Here we go. Next question.
God, this man's face. Look at it.
You got a
Which
problem with
Taoist
him?
symbol
Yes, I do.
interlocking
I have many
black
problems
and
with
white
him.
commas
You don't
represents
have
the
this much
origin of
detail in
all
the
things.
face with this head shape.
What the?
That was the
Blackout?
What are you
softest,
standing around for?
wettest
Get the
thud I've
lights.
heard in my life.
Yeah, I'm on it.
That was the sound of a napkin being thrown on the ground. And in the present day, as we give no context right now for the fact that Moma, a Yakuza boss, was just casually sitting in on a televised show.
Is there a problem with Moma
Oh,
having a
no.
hobby?
I just started investigating, really.
Yes.
Weird though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago, but the body shows up now?
And in perfect condition.
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm. Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
Can I have one?
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
Okay.
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was
I like
cut
the
at the
lie
molecular
reactions.
level.
Yeah, no, they've made an active
There
point
is
to
hardly
have
any blood
Aiba
left
be
in
able
the
to
body.
emote more in her gummy
It
bear
could be
form.
speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section
Gummy Aiba.
facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore,
I
it
want
is
one.
clear
I
that
just
he
want
was
one in my
murdered at
room.
some other location.
Just sitting on my computer desk.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yes, please.
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
Lovely.
You also have a buddy to talk to.
Several buddies to talk to.
Of course not.
What's the matter, Zeal?
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely
Nothing.
even go
No,
there.
I know his name.
Graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a singer.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
I'd like to mention Mizuki's still in high school.
Yeah.
I just feel like I need to double state that. Woman had training for a month. She just turned 18.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss.
Terrifying
I
levels
have
that this
to.
woman is just a combat
This case
god.
is-
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes.
Legend.
Fine. But promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal
This
no matter
time.
what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
Sir
one more
Mizuki,
thing.
you were a puppy.
I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
God damn
Do
it.
you?
God damn it, Mizuki.
You do know I'm...
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
Studio
Ooh.
Devita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case.
By the way, I think
She
that
is
QR
referring to
code
the
thing is
half-body
still like
serial
active on
killers.
YouTube, so if anyone
So
wants to
named
look at
because
it,
the victims'
get ready
bodies
for an
were cut
acid
in
trip.
two. The culprit is known
Don't
as
worry, you'll also see
Terror.
it in the story, so in
Their
case you
identity is
don't want to look at
unknown.
it, you'll be
6
made to
years
anyway.
have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
Terror.
I already know that.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain
Boo! Iba's trivia. Tear has two meanings. It's in tears when you... Iba. For the love of God. I miss this. But at the same time, just... Why Iba? Thanks.
And doing nothing with the pun of terror, as in, fear.
Well, I'm dead. Oh, God. My nose. My eyes. My everything. I felt like everything was coming out at once.
The worst debuff, singular sneeze.
Iba's room.
Need anything?
Look at her. Look at her shrimp.
Yo,
Sup?
Dress up.
I look good in anything, so it's hard to choose an outfit. If it looks good on Tama, it'll look good on me. If it looks...
I don't have the hot dog outfit. Yes, there are hot dog outfits. Some life advice.
Worried about school?
I live in a society.
Ah, I see. Worried about work?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is it mental?
What a fucking random question to ask someone.
You don't have to over-motivate yourself. You will only cause stress on your body.
Hold on. Sorry about that. I have a new job, and my old job forgot that I put my 2 weeks in 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, starting.
That's their problem.
Yeah. Yeah, they scheduled me for the 25th and 26th, and I told them, yeah, the 24th is my last day here, because starting the 25th is when I start going at Walmart.
That's proof that you are tired both physically
I
and
mean,
mentally. Get some
Market. Not to be confused with other stores that may or may not exist that I could possibly get in trouble for saying. Who cares?
Too much of it will definitely cause issues for your body.
Walmart sucks.
Rest
The
is
money.
perfect for humans. For an AI like myself, it is unnecessary.
Queen of the bitchy humble brag. Damn, you have a body that wears down? That sucks. Couldn't imagine.
I mean, if you're essentially an immortal AI, wouldn't that be like a smart thing? Just never having to worry about being hungry and stuff? Never have to worry about being old. As I point out to your back, essentially just shattering. How many legs do you like? Do I like?
Yeah, how many legs do you like?
I like 3 legs. I don't like a product talking. Impish. Yeah, turn it on.
You will now get beep whenever your Tamagotchi requires assistance.
Tamagotchi. Not Tamagotchi.
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace. However,
There aren't any footprints.
Ooh.
Then how did the body...
Unknown.
It was thrown.
Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground, or they teleported here.
Teleported?
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
All right. Well, here it comes. Okay.
For context, running bit in both of these games, we're a good friend here, who I'm not going to actively say the name of because someone here is also falling for the bit, where nobody can remember our good old friend's here's fucking name.
Yeah, the whole running joke is every time he appears in every investigation scene, the main character of the first game kept asking him what his name is, over and over again, because he would keep forgetting. Unfortunately, because he kept coming up with these crazy, stupid names, it's gotten me to the point where I was gaslit so hard into believing that his name was something it's not that I'm still to this day not remembering his name, so I'm gonna go Katagani. Katagiri? Okay, something like that.
It is also a noble thing of
this, but
Kamagati.
really want to know
people
my name?
forget his name
Yeah.
all around the
Then I'll tell you,
office.
but please
The
don't
protagonist
forget
of the first
it,
game was the only
Got
one who would
okay?
actually
My name's
remember it.
Kagami.
So
There
they
it
started
is.
making this joke of every time that they meet up that...
Okay,
And,
I'll
what's your
remember
name
that.
again? Just showing the shit together because they are actively drinking buddies.
Which, by the way,
Forged by the powers of porno fixation.
she's also a friend.
Here it comes. I knew this would happen. I'll say it one more time. My name is Kagami. I told you it's Kagami!
Hey, what's your name again?
Give me a break.
Weird name.
Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away.
Was
Well,
he?
Even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Weird as this is to say, I think you become
Sorry,
more
don't
famous when you
remember.
die.
You don't leave much of an impression.
Most do.
In a good way.
In a good way?
But also,
I finished gathering DNA samples.
massive shame that I
Being
have to
sent to
talk about
forensics
earlier
now.
on here with our
I'm
good old
sure the
inspector
results will be
friend.
out
What's his name
shortly.
again, Zeal?
Shit.
It's been 3 minutes!
Shut up!
He just told you it 3 times!
Fuck off! Suck every part of my dick!
It's Kagami!
Oh, where is it? You're messing with me, it can't be. You're full of shit.
It'd be in person's present, so I don't think it's updated because you haven't left the scene yet.
Shut up! What? I have a stadium. Oh. Shut up. That's trivia. This document was written for Abyss investigators. I, an Abyss office worker, am the author. I have collected information from eyeballs and selected information that I thought needed additional explanation. This might contain information that you already know, but is included here just in case. Investigations are dangerous. You might lose memory due to an accident. You can use this to regain your memory if that happens. Or maybe just not playing the game for like fucking ever. What's that last one? Devada? Devita.
The name of the studio.
Devida. Name of the video capture studio. Dualism. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not his name. I don't know his name. I really don't.
It is Kagami.
Oh, okay.
People in the
This is a
chat
high-level
fucking get on his
organization,
ass.
the police department. Do
Ah,
technically-
yes,
Comment alone.
my empty
Saying,
chat.
"Hey, Kagami," and then leave 12
But
other
you don't
comments that are
need to
different
worry about the
versions of it,
formalities
so
of
he can still never remember it.
Look before you rose and notice my chat is empty and barren,
Sorry, man.
just like
I
my
gotta
sex
believe,
life.
But we gotta make this community effort continue gaslighting Zeal over his inability to
found
remember our
anything
best
yet,
friend's name.
Though there is something
Inability
I
to
did
remember best
find
friend's
that's
name. Also,
particularly
my
interesting.
God, this man's
The
face.
footprints.
Bingo. There
Are you
isn't a single
not
footprint on
amazed by the
field
most
that doesn't
luscious
belong to
lips you've ever
someone
seen
here.
drawn?
So just how did the culprit
The
do it?
lips, the stash.
Well,
Just
However-
You really
crop
don't
out
know.
everything and just solely
Detective
keep the
Ushidera,
face, and you could just put it in
Special
any scene.
Investigations Office, MPD.
However, I was going to bring up is the sad facet of
I don't even have
our
to ask
good old
about
inspector friend
Yamizuki Okira.
is one of
18
two voice
years
actors who
old.
have passed since
A high
recording their
school
lines in the release of this
Okira.
game.
You hear how you said that?
Right.
Okira, not
But Okira is your former.
Okira.
Don't blame him, he's
You've been
American.
adopted by Date, if I remember
Date.
correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it.
This
you
guy
did
has
it
so
too?
much breath in his voice, he has to inhale a
Back
full-on
then, I
breath
was on
every
the
time he says two
investigation team.
words out of that sentence.
No, you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not.
Good old
remembering.
smoker's lung.
I heard you became a special.
This man
agent
just
at
eats
Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get.
What line delivery is this?
Abyss is a particularly special
I
organization.
say that like I can do better, but I mean,
Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as.
at least it's not young Yak
extralegal
Kiryu, so
methods.
don't worry, I'll take anything.
By the way, ready for me to fuck you up?
Yeah, sure.
I should be asking you.
What color is this man's jacket?
You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago. when
Yeah?
The other half was found.
What
Quite a
color is this man's
coincidence,
jacket?
Don't you think?
Olive?
What are you trying to say?
Now look at his portrait.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you
I think
come
it's the
here?
green in the grass. It's doing that whole, like, filtering effect.
HB.
You know how, like,
C.
Yakuza games, for
That
some
can only be
unknown
referring to the
reason,
case
just
6
suddenly have,
years
like, a
ago,
green
right?
background in,
The
like, certain
half-lives
situations?
serial
I think it's like
killers.
that.
I need to know more about that case. Changed my life. Forever.
I mean, heck,
So that's
look
why
at
I
Boss.
came.
Boss usually has a gray hoodie, and now it's green.
Why?
See?
What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
I suppose
I
it's
would've
just
let you
worse
know
because
right
how
away
wide
if
it
he
is.
did. Dante
Yeah,
was
it's the
caught in
filter.
that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene.
It was vaporized.
I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am
Agreed.
certain he's at the Hot Springs district in Atami or someplace, spending his time.
I can't believe they're referencing
If
that
he is,
side
I'd
joke.
go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
For context, the Hot Springs and Tommy thing, that's like a
Joke ending from the original game.
yeah, you
where
have to
you
go.
just say, fuck it, this investigation is too hard, I'm gonna run away with the big T receptionist and go live out my days in Tatami.
Who sent the message?
It's great.
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Or
Maybe the
somewhere.
culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
Ushidera. Okay. What is the
That's-
something?
Yeah. The same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Devita.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
Six years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio Devita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today.
Which means only one
Which
thing.
means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on?
Somebody has a
My
really
brain is
good
doing
freezer.
cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Hi, Abba.
Iba?
Hold on, did Iba just appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
There are no signs of him ever having been frozen.
Damn, there goes my
That
theory.
half body was definitely alive until just recently. What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
Not always.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
They used Wi-Fi to connect to each other.
I, of course, did consider
One's
it a
buried 6 feet
possibility,
underground. Breaks
but
up the
both
signal.
faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
Could be twins.
I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
I mean, there's always the chance of having it with,
I have no idea what's going on.
someone they don't
This
want
case is
to know.
definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
Okay, I'm gonna say something, but you can't make fun of me for it.
Impossible.
Okay. My math is so skewed and being off for so long, I was literally a second away from saying, wait a minute, she was 12 6 years ago? That can't be right. She'd be 10, right? And I had to stop for a second and think, like, what's 6 plus 2? Shit.
Fucking
Fuck
excuse
off!
me?
Fuck off! I had to think for a second.
She was 12 6 years ago, so she'd be 10.
Shut up! I would like to mention, this isn't a
much do you
bit,
know
this is
about
just
the
stuff that comes
Yuki
in my head. I don't want to say anything because I was hoping you
My
wouldn't bring it
knowledge
up.
of the case is about the same as yours.
I didn't. You did. I'm just not gonna let it
Due to
die.
the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for
I'd
me.
like to mention that
Ryuki
this
was
is
the one on the case.
Aiba's,
I
like,
don't know anything other than what
right eye moving
What about
around.
the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he
So
didn't
Mizuki
tell
is
me?
looking straight forward toward Boss and everyone else, and her other eye is just going wild.
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Toma's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Hey.
Time to get smashed.
There's only one thing that could mean. How old is Ryuki anyway?
The answer is like mid-20s. Well, mid-20s in parentheses Mizuki side, like 20 here.
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That
God,
other
you can
kid
hear the
said you had
squeakiness.
questions
Flip
you needed to
between
ask.
them. Yeah.
So,
You could hear the Paimon.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Yeah, just kinda has that happen.
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know.
Ryuki
Got
is
all giddy about taking a long
23/29.
vacation. He's probably at
Okay.
a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
The Reika lore.
Of course. Jin Furue.
I swear to God, if she
I've
is
seen
not
him
the
online a
like
bunch of times.
villain of the third game, I will be genuinely disappointed. Ah, yes.
His
Our
name
buddy.
is Moma Kumakura.
Our short
He's the leader
king.
of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
Be careful of the people
I
who'd
know.
make fun for being only
The
5'2".
Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Because somebody else is at the live stream quiz show.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and
Yes, the
She was
sisters.
involved in
Look
the
at
new
'em.
Cyclops serial killings.
Look at the
that happened
sisters.
last November.
Look at the big
You read
sister
the
bonus.
reports.
yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
By the way, this case and the new Cyclops serial killings are not related. Okay. Sure.
This is firmly saying information you have from the first game will not help you in this one. Mizuki's just the most unfortunate girl and is at the center of 2 different goddamn serial killings.
Yeah, that's some bad luck.
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name.
Dog
He
bad.
was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
He went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
Hey, you're here.
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely.
Bull and shit. I have seen
Tests like
Yakuza.
this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
I know what you guys do in the Yakuza series. That is full of shit. This guy got off easy.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours.
Man
ago.
was split in half
Today
while
is February
alive,
10th. Current
presumably
time
while
2200,
conscious.
which means he died around
As I
6
said,
o'clock
I have
February
seen
9th.
worse.
Yesterday morning.
No bruises, no
hardly any
beatings,
blood
which
left in
means
his
no
body.
other damage other than being
His
cut in
body must
half.
have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground.
If you don't
Blood
believe me,
naturally flowed out
look
as
at
a
the events
result.
of Yakuza 3. Enough said.
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found.
God, you kept that same voice
What if that
for
body
6 years.
crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No?
Is he an alien?
We work in the same building. Don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new.
Dude, shut up.
PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
There are people I work with on a daily basis and don't know their names.
I already know all about
If you don't have to speak to them, you
No
don't
need to
learn
say
it.
Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward,
Oh,
you went
what
through
a
training
study
at Police
boy.
Academy for 15
What a
months and
smart
were
little
accepted into Abyss last
nerd.
summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boz.
You
Of course I didn't. I took
wish
the formal exam
you could
and
go
Boz
anywhere close to that
acknowledged my
woman.
abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
Thanks, Tom.
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it.
By the way, Zeal, what
No,
detail do you
It's nothing.
may
Boss
not
was invited here by
fucking
Ma,
clue
a
on
host from
independently?
Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together.
That
It
police
was so
officer
fun.
is
But
wearing a
immediately
lighter
after
color
she showed
blue
up, she was
than
sitting
anyone
down
else in this room.
and, Sorry.
One that's objectively
Oh
false
God, you're
because my
actually still
investigative
here.
friend.
So in other words,
Yeah, why wouldn't he be?
flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep thinking he's not real.
Stopped her and begged
However,
her to find a replacement.
The HUD and
she
the eye
called her obedient
cursor
underling,
is different
huh?
depending on who you're playing
How
as.
convenient.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah, you remember now?
It's fucking orange for you
Remember?
because Tama.
You never told
Yeah.
me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Weep, 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 weep. What do you think of eyeballs? They are round. Triangle is scary.
You're
Yep.
really just trying to dodge the elephant in the room, huh?
And he is pink.
It's all right now, because I am here. Half might.
I am so
We are full-time heroes.
glad that the voice
You okay,
actor was
Mr.
allowed to
Yuki?
do that
I
joke.
feel like you aren't exactly.
Considering it's the same dude.
Oh, he's not the voice of All Might.
He's the voice of Deku, that's the joke. Half
No,
might.
he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He's the voice of the original holder for One for All, but he's not Deku.
I genuinely thought he was Deku.
Please,
He has the same
don't
voice.
Rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
I'm doing the best
Yeah.
I can. Fucking Bronx ass piece of shit.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad
What's your name,
experience.
Zeal?
I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead.
Oh, thank
His
God.
name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know?
He looks panicked.
Jin Furue? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the
Boo.
modern world. He's
That's a
insane.
joke that always
Boo.
doesn't work anymore.
Well,
I follow him on Y.
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
No, they follow him on
easier said
I.
than done. Most of the blood was drained from the
Boo.
body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So, well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
She's watched her
is my fourth
parents
one.
die.
I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Yeah, Mizuki, as much as I understand you want to be like part of this. I don't think you can really,
Well, there you have it.
you know,
So in other words, you don't have anything.
do criminal investigations.
Why? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something?
So, did it get updated yet? Can I explain something sad? Yep. So get ready for something very sad, everyone.
What's his name, Zeal?
Got me. It doesn't say it. No, it doesn't say it here.
I did already bring it up.
Bring up what?
That Kagami's VA is one of 2 that have passed since recording their lines for this game.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I just had to double check. Yeah, it's sad. Rest in peace, bro. You you did some great work.
You're not done.
I know I'm not done. I got all this over here.
The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
I was meaning with
Thinner than paper?
our inspector friend's
For
name
example,
problems.
Oh, that.
Something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more,
That look.
it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules.
That
are
look she
separate.
was giving.
The structure of the molecules.
That was a do not
themselves
interrupt
are
me.
different.
So this is going to be a little hard to understand. Feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there's the intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and then the intermolecular bond, which is the bonding of molecular. Oh my god, I'm gonna just move on.
All I can do is laugh now.
Otherwise, you'll start crying.
I told you it's Kagami.
I already know his name. Don't need to ask it again. Pretty sure I know his name. Probably don't need to ask. What was his name again?
Steve.
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Mimiga, was it?
That's...
Oh, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
I'm closer.
Neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
Oh, I knew it.
Know what the worst part is?
Pray to free?
The worst part is this is Ryuki trying to do the same joke with him that Date does and having none of the background to do
To
so.
set free or release.
He's trying. He's trying.
He's such a cringe little underclassman trying to copy the fucking in jokes with the people he's hanging out with.
So you ready,
What's with
people?
that QR code.
You ready for a
Seems to be an error in the
a drug
authentication system.
overdose addiction?
We're having issues getting online.
Remind me that this game had an actual ARG in it.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Tama can and will step on you.
And how bad are you in that camp?
Hey,
what I thought.
what's wrong? You're burning up.
I am down so bad I am on the floor by her feet. Those bare feet.
Tama, what do you do while I sleep?
I think about you. Managing your health, that sort of thing. I'll dress.
You already have a hat. No, you don't have a hat.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, no kidding. Ooh. Hey, wait. Anyways, back to business. Also, we didn't play the QR code.
It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor. who
Listen,
represented the young
Uchikoshi
talent.
made this game.
I saw him a lot
That's
on
the
news
serious
online.
questions.
This is so
Like, can I make people want to
Why
fuck
just
an
his
eyeball?
right half?
And how many times can I reference 999 before people start calling me a hack?
Well, there's no one else available.
We don't talk about
Do you
999.
mind taking care of it?
Nobody talks
I
about
have very
999.
bad news for you, boyo.
We do not discuss
Might be
999
too
in this
hot to
house.
assign to a rookie. But
Not
I've
on this
got
stream.
Terrible news
Not
for
on
you,
this
boyo.
stream. We're not talking about 999, and we are not talking about your quantum reality game based on a coin flip.
Don't worry, that's Zero Time Dilemma.
I'm aware, and I said we're not talking about it.
I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already. Teleportation.
Iris.
That body teleported here from a parallel world.
Iris.
Only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half.
You know what? Considering that we don't have a single clue, and this is already crazy enough, and the things that I've already seen in this series, I'm almost willing to believe it. Almost. Keyword almost.
Zeal, it was a core part in the first game that every supernatural thing that Iris believed in was wrong, such as the existence of knights at laws.
Yes. Listen, her having a big, like, thing for strange Illuminati bullshit, okay, is completely different than having, like, I don't know, some we're in a game with, like, super technology, okay? I'm willing to believe that there might be some kind of crazy technology thing that he was trying to invent for, like, instant teleportation to help people or whatever, and he just walked into, like, a time-dilated dimension.
He introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andes Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole.
Damn.
What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
Listen, she does her fucking best. That said, though, I
love that being one of her triggers for no fucking reason.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started.
Ryuki, how did you pronounce his name?
His name was Andes Kameji, I think.
Okay. No, I'll let it pass.
You know, after the mountains?
Oh, no, it wasn't Andy's that I was picking up on. I misread Komeiji as, like, Komiji. I'm like, there's a missing, like, syllable in there, my friend. But then I'm like, oh, no, wait, I thought there was an I when there wasn't, so it's me.
It's a rental studio mostly used for live.
I'm kind of, you know, still on edge because this dude here. Ah, yes. Mizuki Okura. Dude, it's like, shut up.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to
God,
this?
can't
We
get over your
arrived here right as
face.
the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
Oh, that sounds
We've got
horrible.
the stream, of course, but the
Can't even
camera
stream
should
for
have
like
been
an
running
hour or
right
two
by
without getting tired. 6
I'm sure
hours
all of
straight?
Japan, or
Fuck
even
that.
The world tuning in on the internet is in shock right now.
To be fair, this game show was one part of it. Andy's is hosting a 6-hour stream. The game show was only meant to be part of it.
I'd like to know, like, live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. Is there any other kind? That's
TV?
That's just called the internet, though. I don't know,
Like, this doesn't get sent to your fucking Roku.
They're being questioned by the
Fuck
police in the waiting
you?
room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police?
Phil, ask a question.
I'm gonna pull your tail.
My
Sorry.
tail and I will come back stronger than you could ever imagine.
What, to grow a second tail?
You want to try me?
Nah, I'm good.
You want to try me?
I'm good, fam.
Boycott.
What's left? I think I scanned everything, right? Oh, the face, right.
Wait. What is it?
He's missing his
The
eyes.
case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
His eyes are paper mache.
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root.
Okay.
Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Word detail that will certainly not be tied to anything ever.
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also
yes,
executive
Music
at
Food.
several IT firms, consultation
The most
companies,
delicious
investment firms, and advertising
food.
agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author.
Well, was a successful author.
By the
you
way,
mean.
Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture
When
of
were
Jin's
you back
temporal
there?
region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising.
Thanks,
I think
Tama.
he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half.
No.
There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma.
Couldn't possibly.
He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
So what I'm hearing is, he got the back of his head cracked with a hammer,
The QR code link.
passed
It
out,
leads to a view cube page.
and they
Split on the molecular fucking level.
You mean...
Body appears in two
Yes,
different places
the
6
video
years
streaming
apart.
site.
Whose account does the channel belong
teleportation.
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
to? Okay. Open it.
Alright, get her ready for the acid trip.
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
Damn, girl. He's just trying to help. Buy the merchandise. All hail the gods of the twin moons.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Traumatic events. To the point that he's speaking... I can't tell if that's Japanese or traditional Chinese. I think it's traditional Chinese, actually. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Yes, that's the face of a man who is completely fine. That's quite the explosion. kind of curious how we're gonna get, you know, Professor Frankenstein in that one scene.
You say that, he looks so much more like Dr. Neo Cortex.
I don't want to know how much of that stupid Ferris wheel is going to come up into the game. We already had it enough with the first game.
Smile.
The first game made it
Also,
seem
for
like
context, Zeal is here pretty much blind. I've watched this game through a couple times.
I know you have.
I'm saying for your fucking watchers, you piece of shit.
Well, guess what? I have no watchers.
It's Brahmin.
They're all ugly
You're
anyway.
familiar with it.
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Oh,
Okay,
yes. Club
let's go
Cherry. That man has 2 whole slices of avocado. That's an entire broccoli stalk. Bruh. You didn't even finish your tomato slice. What is wrong with you?
It's okay. He has like another half a mug and I have to wash it down.
He has he has a quarter mug and a half mug.
That's not a half, it's like a 30% and a 20% random, it's a half.
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What? Genny, being this man? Full name.
The
Genny
legend.
Ishigane. I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
Yeah. Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin. He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. Where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this.
This man just looks like a serial killer. What is your preferred cacao ratio in chocolate? I am somebody who loves dark chocolate. Cacao-y. Cacao-y? Okay. Chade. Moray. Okay. I'm sorry. Hold up. I somehow make this thing into a Mizuki style thing. Oh no.
So, fun thing, you had a 1 in 3 chance of that.
Oh, no.
Where it evolves twice,
It's a picture
and it's
of
based on what the
Ganesha,
highest
the
stats
Hindu
are.
god. Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
And because I had 3 of the highest stats, I picked 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Weapon grade Mizuki. Industrial style. This is kind of really like rude of me, but legitimately, why do you keep an oil drum in a restaurant? I can understand like everything else. You can't tell me that you don't make nearly enough money to afford a single table.
Where do you think the beer ferments?
I don't know. Also, I can't see Ganishka without like immediately thinking of a certain fat, plump girl from Fate Grand Order.
Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his
I've been
corpse.
ruined by
the one we
fate.
couldn't find 6 years ago.
And every
Time
other
of his
type
death
moan
is
type
around
thing.
12 o'clock today. What do you think that means?
Ah,
Answer me, Ryuki! You're
Oh.
in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a sidebar, please.
Just what kind of dream is he having?
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a wasted battery.
since Tom was connected to him, and you know, blood and alcohol like travel through,
Please.
kind of makes me wonder if
Tell me
Tama
about
is
6 years
completely
ago.
hammered right
I
now.
want to know all about what happened back then.
She
The
is in
HB
fact
case and the
mechanical, she
explosion are
cannot get
related.
drunk.
If I can solve the
You
HB
say that,
case,
but
maybe I can figure out.
we've seen in I-1 that if Aiba in dreams drinks some strange stuff, She can and will very much act like she is.
This is futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%.
That is
quite
4 times. Let's see. Yeah, that's about 4 times over the legal
The reason
limit.
he's like this now is
Yeah.
because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his
At this
condition.
point, this dude could actually
As you
get
can see,
seriously fucking
he now
hurt.
spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off. What will you do?
Ryuki,
Isn't it obvious?
please eat the
I'll
other
sleep with
slice of broccoli.
Notably, 0.33 is about the threshold of it being a lethal amount of intoxication.
Yeah. Around that point is when most people pass out. The people who don't pass out, the ones you should be wary of. Wary of. We're back, boys. You're out of jail for some reason.
He served his time. It's 6 years.
I think assisting murder is like a lot higher.
Wait, you didn't see
He
her
didn't
at the
assist with
stadium?
murder.
Yes, he did.
But she's not back yet?
He assisted
course
in a
not.
convict
This is boss we're
escaping
talking about.
fucking
She's
jurisdiction.
probably at a host
Yes, a
barbecue
convict
show
under
licking
suspect
salt
of
off
murder,
her
which
third
turns out
tequila
to
shot
be
right
an
now.
actual murderer.
Peter did nothing to assist the murder. He just got him out of the building.
Yes, but that is still aiding and abetting a murderer, which does get you as an accessory. If you drive a car away while a murderer is in the side seat, you didn't assist with the murder, but you're aiding and assisting with the murderer,
I know. I got
which
the report.
is in
Jim
fact
Furroway's right half was
like
found in Studio
felony.
Divide 6 years ago.
Counterpoint.
The other half was found at the stadium today.
And there is like the obvious bit of,
corpse's
okay,
estimated
maybe
time
he
of
wasn't
death
in
was
on
around
it, maybe he
12.
didn't know about it,
No
but he
signs of the
did.
body having been
He
poisoned.
legitimately did.
And Jim doesn't have
Counterpoint.
twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different
Peter
people was
allowed
debunked earlier,
Agent
too.
Prisoner
What do you mean?
76
We got
out of
the DNA
prison.
results.
Prisoner
DNA
76
extracted
did
from
not
Jim's
murder
right
anyone.
half 6 years ago. The base
After
sequence
release.
was an exact match with the left half that was found.
Kinda.
A 100% match.
What are you gonna do? Charge a dead
Definitely
man?
belonged to the same person. The
I
He was the
mean-
next person
6 years
killed.
ago on February 10th.
Here's the
Today
thing,
is
though.
also
He
February
kind of did
10th.
kill a bunch of people beforehand, and kind of was wanted.
Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with him?
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is,
More importantly,
you
Peter
haven't
knows too
gotten
many government
permission from
secrets to
boss, have you?
stay in prison.
I understand how
When
you
you know
feel,
too much
Mizuki.
to let go,
I'm sure you want to solve the
but you're
Luckily,
too
he's
useful to get rid of.
So he just gets out
After
off
all,
of a
you
short
lost
term.
two very precious
If it wasn't
days
useful,
due to that incident.
He'd
Date,
find a
of
way to
course,
hang himself with shoestring in a maximum security prison cell
Too bad,
with a
Peter.
non-bunk bed.
Peter. Too bad you're not a politician. You'd be able to get off of it
Left
scot-free
eye.
regardless of what you
At
do.
least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball.
I mean, we have someone
left to
in this
extract.
series we can directly point
I'm
to on
glad
that.
room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
Mizuki, the fact that you can pop your eye in and out, I know that like that's the
You
feature of the
delved too
eyeball,
deeply
but
into this case. I have a
I don't think
very
I'd feel
bad
comfortable
feeling about
reaching
all
my
this.
fingers into my socket to just pull out even a fake eye.
Give me permission
It's okay,
to
there's
say,
some little
but
plates
she
here
did
now.
assign the investigation to me.
It's
Like
still.
the socket at large has been replaced with a docking
Are you
set
sure about
for
this?
the eye
Yeah.
for the
I-
eyeball.
Be
I
no
get
turning
it, but
back.
it's still like
I know.
I see.
it's the fact of like even if you have like a robotic arm, do you think you could
Ryuki's
like
memories may hold the
open
answer.
up your arm and just casually start like messing with it?
Oh yeah,
It's the fact that your brain is still subconsciously thinking, hey, this is where my eyeball used to go. Let me dig my fingers in it. Grubby, dirty fingers. Ugh.
Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it.
Counterpoint.
This
He's also
isn't
been
my
doing
first
this for
time
6
singing,
years.
you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Like, she's been living with the prosthetic.
I don't care how long you've been living with it. It's still weird. It doesn't make it any less weird. It's like, even if you have a prosthetic, you're never going to truly get fully used to the feeling of it.
Skill
no,
issue.
no. Oh, thank God. We're just skipping to the round to the end. Thanks, Iva. Thanks for your invisible rainbow arrow. Invincible rainbow arrow.
Practicing. How's my dancing?
Listen.
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Thanks, Mizuki.
No, not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled.
How does it feel that Iva's been practicing that dance for 6 years in her off time?
Concerning, confusing, questioning, but also
Mizuki,
very in character.
do you know your way around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be sinking many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
I should be okay.
It's fine. I've synced plenty of times already.
Well, if you do run into any issues, you can always check the manual. The
Mizuki
manual
is such a
explains
fucking
syncs and Somnia
teenager. They did such a good
comprehensively.
job with her.
They really did. They really knew how to sell her.
Thanks. Alright then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
And while I still
There's
do
no
not believe that
walls or
Mizuki is going to be able to
What am I
sell
supposed to
the
do to replace this
teamwork
pair?
energy the way that
Well,
Date and
before
Iva did.
anything,
Somnium scan!
Got an open mind on this one. Date's straight man is way too good to match perfectly with like the insanity that Iva is.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't have two gremlins together, and no Date to leash them.
Yeah.
Poor fucking Date. Imagine the life where you have to have a leash on Mizuki, Iba, and Iris at any given time.
this layer of Ryuki's somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Whoops.
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
They always put the ways to beat these games.
It's probably the mirror.
Anyways, please enjoy this shrimp. Because I'm going to be pausing. That is a shrimp butt. That's some shrimp hands. I really do appreciate the hard work they did making the second game have a lot more, like, fluidity on stuff. Iva's hair looks a lot better. Just a lot of small details in the first and second game that if you played the first or seen the first, you'd understand, but yeah, just a lot of details that improved.
It's crazy how much of a blow up this game is. For how little a turnaround there is for it. By the way, i3 probably will announce later this month.
Oh, sweet shit, yeah. I swear to God, they're gonna make Reika a villain. I refuse to believe otherwise. But
Like,
for the time being,
anniversary thing that they're starting up, they basically said, hey, fans may want to pay special attention to this.
fantastic. Well, it was a taste, but hey, that's all I wanted to do for just like a quick, you know, guerrilla stream. But yeah, I just want to get used to this.
Apes together strong.
Hang out with my girlfriend Rose.
Apes together strong.
Why are we apes? Why are we apes? Oh, whatever. Anyways. Yeah. That being said, I will end it there. Continue this on later. And, where's that little fancy button? Yeah, this. No, I'm just going to leave this on the screen. I'm too tired to do the thing. In fact, I'll move you over here. There we go. I'm going to let that on the screen exist for a second. Have a great night.